Have you ever wanted to join thousands in an hour-long massive tomato fight? Did you know that La Tomatina originally means in English tomato fight or battle? Also, did you know that over 120,000 tons of tomatoes are used in this 1 hour-long fight yearly in Bunó, Spain, a small Valencian town about 90 miles away from Valencia, their capital. Today I will discuss with you the different aspects of the many origins on how this festival came about, also some rules and things to go by while preparing yourself for this event, and then how this event has also assimilated into other cultures and communities as well. Many stories have been told about the origins, no known yet specific one origin on how it started. One thing we do know for sure though is that it takes place on the last the last Wednesday of every August every year, no matter what. It is followed by, or is preceded by a week-long parade, drinking, nights of street filled with food, and just a bunch of fun partying that ends with the final tomato fight, covering the streets with thousands and thousands of tomatoes. Lisa and Tony Sierra, authors of the 2012 article, La Tomatina Festival Tomato Fight, suggests that according to all accounts, there was a parade and festival in Bunó, and on the last Wednesday of August in 1945 is when a fight broke out and some young men started throwing tomatoes at each other. Many stories also say that the origin is the result of a street brawl near a produce vendor. Others say that it was started because there was an unpopular local politician in the area and people decided to pelt him with tomatoes. Regardless of what anything says, it is known for sure that this festival always includes tomatoes in the tomato fight at the very end. Maria de Loja wrote in her 2012 article, La Tomatina, Spain's utterly chaotic, amazingly fun tomato festival, said that the beginning of the festival came about from some disgruntled youngsters' decision to disrupt a local parade that they were not invited to. So that's another way of taking it, but it doesn't matter because regardless of what it says, it happened in the 1940s, and it's some way, somehow related to someone throwing a tomato at someone and the country liking it and continuing it every year. Now that you have some sense of how the festival started, let's take a look at some of the rules of the fight. They're very simple and easy to follow. The festival begins after a week-long celebration, including partying, drinking, a parade, street vendors, selling foods, costumes, anything you can think of, concerts, and then ending with the La Tomatina. Homemade paella, a tomato-based dish that's a staple in Spanish cultures, and other dishes fill the streets along with the drinking. Just kind of a week-long party. What's better not to do than at the end than have that tomato fight. It also celebrates their year's bountiful harvest of their last season of planting and produce and getting it there. La Tomatina starts officially at 11 a.m. the last day on the Wednesday in August. It is started by the firing of one cannon. That is to let everyone know that the trucks are being brought in. A personal report by Christopher Lawrence, painting the town Tomatina, said that at exactly 11 o'clock a rocket sounded and everyone cheered, signaling the beginning of the fight. The fight only lasts for 1 hour, after which 2 cannons will fire, letting everyone know to stop throwing tomatoes. If you do not stop, you will get arrested. Don't know why, they just don't want any tomatoes thrown after that. Many people will walk to the local river not far from the center of the town to wash off the tomato juice in it. The street vendors don't mind, actually, by them walking and clearing this tomato juice from the center of the town along with them to the river. It allows the acidity to sink into the ground, which the store owners actually like because it leaves the streets cleaner than it was before. so it's somehow a yearly cleaning of the streets as well. Some precautions to take before going to the festival: make sure you wear clothes you never want to wear again. They will be completely stained. Protective eyewear. Also, tomatoes must be squashed before throwing them. I don't know if you've ever been hit with one, but without squashing, it hurts like hell. You must stop throwing tomatoes after the second cannon sounds, or again, you will be arrested for some odd reason. Now you know the rules. I'll tell you how it assimilated through other cultures. In Costa Rica, there's a local tomato fair in February every week where they all set up tomato vendors and just sell it. Sometimes it ends in a fight, sometimes it doesn't. Reno, Nevada puts on a La Tomatina in the last Sunday of August every year, held by the National Cancer Society, the American Cancer Society, in order to help raise funds for people with cancer. And then even Tekken, the video game, has a scenario that mimics the La Tomatina fight, which I found that in Wikipedia. The festival is very hard to find the exact location in. Some rules are needed to be known before partaking in it, but be careful where you go. There might always be some tomato fight you're unaware of that you might get caught in the middle of, but always have fun.